Obviously, we're going to be using the accelerometer. You will also have the option of using a virtual D-pad if you want. The D-pad will be an improvement over the Genesis D-pad that we did.
Oh, great.
So, you know, the control is going to be much tighter. But again, because it is on the iPhone, if you want to use it using the tilt, as you can see there, it's absolutely catered to that sort of gameplay mechanic.
We have it on tilt here, so it's a little easier for your camera, so I'm not covering it with the thumb. Oh, so I looked away.
You can see here, everything just caters around again to that sort of gameplay mechanic. Obviously, we're going to have the same amount of content. You're still going to have
The game's going to be identical to the console version as far as content is concerned?
As far as content is concerned, identical except for 2 exclusive stages, and you will be able to use the motion for the special stages.
Okay.
And it will still have the same really cool feature, which is you can go back, collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and it'll give you a cliffhanger for episode 2.
Oh, awesome. And when do you guys think episode 2 is going to be released? Or you're not
We're
talking
still
about that yet?
determining episode 2. Right now, we know this is going to come late 2010. We've got some really big ideas for episode 2, some really big game changers. So we want to make sure that we get it right, similar to the way we're getting episode 1 right. The way I like to look at it is, obviously, since there's a cliffhanger, this is part 1 of, you know, a much bigger sort of saga that is Sonic 4.
Okay. And now, as far as like all the power-ups and everything, is pretty much the Sonic standards and everything?
Yeah, so episode 1 will have your standard shield. It'll still have your dash shoes, your vulnerability, all the stuff that you sort of expected. Once we move on to episodes 2, though, you may see a little bit more things change at that point. So right now it's just episode 1 is sort of reintroducing you to the 2D Sonic experience, letting you sort of play that nostalgic feel, making sure you're reacquainted with the style of gameplay, and then we're really going to open up the floodgates in episode 2.
Great.
How do you do a spin dash on the phone?
When it's in, there's 2 ways to control it. This is the tilt mode,
Right.
so you tilt left and right to spin dash, except Sonic.
Okay.
But there's also a D-pad mode where there's a virtual D-pad.